Well, before you know it, spring's going to be here, and that means time for outdoor activities. And an electric bicycle or an e-bike is a great way to travel and get some exercise at the same time. Now, today we're looking at the best e-bike that I have reviewed to date. It's from a company called Senada, and it's their Mayor series bike. And a quick little disclaimer, Senada, they did send me this e-bike for review. They did not pay me for this review. They did not tell me what to say, and they don't get to see this review before it's released. All opinions are strictly mine. Now, the first thing that stands out is this massive tires. They are 26 inches tall and 4 inches wide, massive knobby puncture resistant tires, which is great for street or off-roading. Comes with front and rear plastic fenders, which are very sturdy once installed. Has a very nice comfortable leather seat for long rides. The grips on the handlebars, they feel excellent and they don't move around at all. And yes, it even comes with a bell. But this will be the only thing that I can gripe about because it's just a really cheap bell, and I would have expected an electric horn of some type. The bike comes in at just under 100 pounds in weight, so it's not that light, but it can accommodate riders from 5 foot 7 inches tall to 6 foot 6 inches tall, which happens to be my height. And it can carry up to 300 pounds in weight. Comes with a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery that takes up to 8 hours to charge from empty, and you can get up to 70 miles of range out of it with pedal assist or 45 miles on motor power only. Has a powerful 750 watt motor in the rear, which can achieve up to 28 miles per hour, which, trust me, that's plenty fast. And throttle is achieved by either pedaling and the motor kicks in, or you can use the thumb throttle on the handlebars. It is a metal and aluminum construction with great build quality, and the welding is fantastic. The front shocks are adjustable to get the dampening exactly the way you like. The ride quality is great with this bike, both because of the front shocks and the size of the massive tires, which softens the ride substantially. It comes with manual 180mm disc brakes on the front and rear, which do provide ample stopping power. Comes with an entry-level 7-speed Shimano shifter, but with saying that, I had no issues at all with it. Shifts are nice and smooth and very responsive. Comes with a 4-inch LCD smart screen with all the functions that you'd need, and its brightness is just okay, as in direct sunlight it may be just a little bit more difficult to make out what the screen says. This bike also comes with a front headlight that outputs 650 lumens that can be turned on and off via a dedicated light switch. But here's really the great part. The rear of the bike has a brake light that turns on when braking, and it even has blinkers on it that you can turn on and off via its dedicated switch, which can be really helpful for safety since you can alert those behind you which way you plan on turning. Now, the Mayor comes in 2 colors, either white or black, and for me, well, black looked great. Now, my wife wanted to take this for a spin, and she instantly fell in love with this bike. But I told her, back off, baby, this is daddy's. So enough of the blabbing about this bike, let's see this e-bike in action. Ready, set, go. Okay, taking this e-bike for a ride. I will say that this is, so far out of all the e-bikes that I've tested, this one has been the best. In build quality, speed with the 750 watt motor on the rear, you've got 5 different levels of assistance, or speed should I say, and this thing will just take off. And with the big knobby tires, the 26-inch, 4-inch wide tires, it is so nice because it absorbs all that road bumps really, really well. And the fact that it also has the front shock absorber is great because it really minimizes all the bumps. And I'll, being 6'6", I like the fact that I can actually sit up nice and tall and have proper posture on this bicycle. And it reminds me a lot of what the 10 speeds were that I had in the past that were regular conventional bicycles. But this one is just great. I mean, it goes so freaking fast. I mean, it'll get up to 26 miles an hour with me on it, and I'm 270 pounds, so that gives you a little rough idea of the power of this 750 watt motor. Just works really, really well. Now I gotta wait on traffic. And one of the other cool things that is on this bike, now yes, a couple of the other e-bikes have a front headlight, but this one also has a rear brake light. So every time you hit the brakes on this, the rear brake light illuminates. And if you're in traffic and you want to let somebody know that you're actually making a turn, it has turn signals on it. I mean, how cool is that? All right, let's get some speed going with this bad boy. "26, 27, 28, 29 miles an hour. Unreal. By the way, I said 26 earlier, and because that's the fastest I had it, but at 29 miles an hour or 30, this thing really books. Let me watch out for the trees and the bushes, because I don't want to damage my Insta360 X3. And for audio, I'm using the DJI Mic 2 that came with the Pocket 3 Creator Kit. Man, this thing's got some get up and go. I mean, you hit the throttle and it starts to pull. And the nice thing about the throttle, it's not on off. So as you give it a little bit of the thumb throttle, it slowly starts to accelerate. You give it more thumb throttle and it starts pulling full force. And I'm going up a hill right now, and it's got absolutely no trouble going up the hill. This should have no trouble going up this hill. And it's got no trouble at all. Actually, I'm not gonna have to slow down because I got a couple of big bumps here in the concrete. This thing is great. So what are my overall thoughts about this e-bike? Out freaking standing bike, let me tell you. Great build quality and performance. Unboxing was pretty uneventful as the majority of the bike was already assembled, and I just had to put the front tire on, the display, fenders, and luggage rack, charge it, and go. And man, does this thing go. Now, yes, it may be a little bit more on the pricier side in the $1,700 range, but for what you're going to be getting a very top quality bike that feels like it should last for years. Now, product links down in the description below so that you guys can check it out for yourself. Big thank you to Senada for sending me the Mayor e-bike, and I will catch you in the next review.